Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Dalar's Swilik Tactics. In this video, I'm going to be giving you the best team comps available to get the highest score in the Reign of Idar battle in the Endless Battle event. Stupid name. Again, I'm going to repeat myself on that. So, I got two teams to show you guys. But first, we're going to go over the mechanics of this fight, which are very, 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 very simple, by the way. Namely, the king of this battle, or the king of this whole fight to getting the highest score is Dominic. As such, there he is over on the side. You see that this one, obviously this had the new guy. And the other one, which one? I can actually click on it. Had Wamagon. So, yes. Dominic is the key. Go figure, since he's the newest released assassin. Okay, so this is a very, very straightforward fight. This is the exact same Idar from the Roulette of Truth in the Katosian Triangle. But he ramps damage. So you're going to notice your character is not taking a whole lot of damage off the start. But by the end, for most of you, your Bailey is going to be dead. Bailey's really, really squishy here. And you may have to run him in damage reduction boots. My Bailey is X30, Immortal 0, and he still died regularly. So basically, these are his attacks. And he does that little 4 punch. Like, he's going to target someone, boom, boom, boom. And then he's going to prioritize another target that hasn't been hit yet. So he's going to make the rounds. And each units that are hit repeatedly, here we go, here's the ramping damage, will take heavy damage. That's why your Bailey is most likely dying near the end. Battle form, this is the same mechanic that is in Roulette of Truth. He will get less or receive less damage from non-crits and more damage from crits. So that's why we want assassins. Hope you all got your assassins up there. Okay. So let's go right to the first video. This is the Gameplay Horizon video. This is what he claimed was the best team. It's good. You'll notice that he got 31 million points. No shade on Gameplay Horizon. He's also a fellow theory crafter. He knows his stuff. But that is not the best team. That's the easiest team. It's not the best team. Okay, so, and this is that team. Skewer and Hattie, your 3 assassins, Mazrani, Gabal is the commander, Chaos Chip, and then I'm using my highest stat middle prototype and Flashpoint. Mazrani, as he overheals, is going to give all of your assassins a shield, and then they're going to get the benefit, or they're going to activate Chaos Chip. Skewer and Hattie is in here to buff the attack of your entire team. If you did not know how her kit works, every 4 basic attacks, she's going to buff the entire team, which is why you want to run her in a Gluttony set, which is a speed set, it's a speed set, and it buffs basic attacks. So Gluttony, which gives 250 attack speed, and then a Zephyr set as the 2-piece, and you want attack speed boots. So for the purpose of this battle, you want to put her in a 4-piece Gluttony, attack hands, attack head, attack speed, AS boots. And then this is a full auto team. So this one's going to go very straightforward. We probably don't even have to watch the whole fight. But I kind of want to get it to the end so that you guys can see the damage number versus my iteration of the best team. I do not have an X30 Dom. Dominic at X30 will catapult your damage numbers in this dungeon, which is unfortunate. Unfortunate because I don't have it. So if you've been focusing on assassins as your PvP team, you're set. You're gravy. Now, one also benefit here is, remember that he increases the damage on subsequent hits, like when he targets an individual. So having Hattie in the circle gives him 1 more target to hit, so that my Bailey in this instance can run attack boots, because he's not going to be getting that in the last like 30 seconds. He's not going to be getting that one volley from Idar that's just going to kill him outright. It still will be close. If you watch near the end of this fight, he does take a big hit. It's just it doesn't kill him. And this is full auto. Just watch it go. So if you don't want to run this on manual, which the best team is a manual fight, and it's hard, you'll have to run it repeatedly because there's a lot of factors in that fight, you can run this and get a respectable score. So while it's good, while it's respectable, it's not the best. And all of the assassins here are in Marauder gear for the lifesteal, so that they can heal themselves back up so that they don't die. Plus, I think the Marauder, I just prefer Marauder on all my assassins at all times. So there you go. Bailey's down to like a third or just under a half with 19 seconds to go. And then he did his ultimate, then he just healed himself back up. So we're going to let this run 10 seconds. Again, you see, very, very easy. Made it right to the end of the timer. No one died. And we're going to post a very respectable score. Survey says 27 million. You see, my best is 31 million. So this team, while still good, is 4 million shy of the best. Now, 4 million shy for me. I'm going to give a shout out to, oh God, Skeet? I think Skeet. Skeeter, you know who you are, in Revolution. He, with this comp that we're going to show you, posted a 54 million point run. 54 million. So, the key to this fight is, like I said, Dominic, if you have him at X30, you're going to do a lot better. A lot better. I'm talking leaps and bounds. You're going to possibly almost double your score. So, I have Rickert and Bailey in the back because I have to pair Rez with Dominic. Really, if you want to play, I think I do. No, I don't think I play Rez on manual. But if you want to, if there are better bonuses for, say, Dominic in the back, then just make sure you're manualing Rez to Dominic at all times. But Miranda has to be in the front. She has to be front and center because she has to be close enough to get some shields over at least two of the assassins. Sometimes I can get all three, but it's very rare because they have to be right in front of Idar for me to get the shield over top of them. So let's run this fight. This fight is complex. A lot of manualing, a lot of timing. So, and you see, who do I run? I know I run Miranda, and I think, yeah, both of them. I kind of let Rez and Dom set the pace. And here we go. All right. So, and yes. No, don't do that. I think I changed that. So the key to this is you want to pop your, yes, there we go. Much better. You want to pop your Bailey and your Rickert ults immediately after Dominic does his ult. Right? You want to get as many crits in on that mark as you can. So there you see I canceled it. I did Bailey first, followed up by Rickert. And then you see how I moved the shield all the way forward to cover Dominic to give him the, or to activate the Chaos Chip. So I do cancel it because I know that Rickert, right there, Rickert's now in, and then he moved away. So as soon as Rickert does his ultimate here, then he can be shielded by Miranda. And I didn't do it again. I'm more focused on, okay, now, yeah, see, I cancel it, I wait for Dom to get back, then I shield them. So now both Rickert and Dom have triggered Chaos Chip. So we're going to pump up Dom again. Unfortunately, my Rickert and my Bailey do not have their ultimate up. Now they do, and I do believe I pop them. Yep, I pop them while the mark is still up. Mark is still up. Mark is still up. I haven't seen it explode yet. And we're doing another Dominic ult. And then we're going to pass Rez the energy right back to Dom. And it's basically rinse and repeat. So I do the ultimate here because he just, Dominic just ulted. And that's kind of the name of the game. You want to feed Dominic as much ults as possible. And you want to try to, right, see here, Rickert's going to ult. And then I'm going to shield him so I can get the two at a time. Shield's important. You want to at least get those two shielded, since they're your main damage healers, as much as possible. And then the other mechanic is just feed the Rickert and the Bailey ults into Idar after Dominic has done his ult. See, this is perfect. This was perfectly timed. Perfectly timed right there. And then we were going to shield the two assassins. Now, you see my Bailey is getting really low. Luckily there, he probably received a heal. See, and now I'm putting Rez on manual. Because you see the energies? The reason why I did that is because if I hadn't have done that, Rez would have fed energy into a full energy Dominic. So I pulled Rez off of auto, and now I put it back on auto to start the loop over again. So Dominic just did his ultimate. I'm going to cancel it because I know there's another Dominic ultimate coming in, and then I popped him. So this whole fight is a dance. But like I said, this is the team that got over 50 million damage. Boom, boom, boom. And again, if my Dominic, I wish my Dominic was X30 so I could really highlight this for you guys. Alright, 25 seconds to go. Bailey's going to take a really big hit right here. There you go. We shielded both Rickards and Dominic. There you go. See my Bailey? He was actually down to a sliver of health. So I'm running Bailey in damage reduction boots for this fight because there's only 3 targets for Idar to hit. And an Immortal 0 fully talented Bailey, still, he will get one shot without those damage reduction boots. Boom, boom, boom. I just shielded my assassins. I just fed an ultimate into Idar, and then I fed Rickert in right behind him. Bam, 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 bam. So, I cancel it here because I know Dominic's going to have an ult coming soon. Plus, I got the shield over Rickert. So, the ult, now Dom did his ultimate. Now I pop Bailey. Now I pop Rickert. Boom, 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 boom. Want you in my room. I don't know why I checked where everyone was. I think it's because there's 7 seconds left. I thought just putting it all on auto. But why? When I could hold Rickert's ult there. And now Rickert's dead. So I'm losing a bunch of Rickert damage, but I still let this fight go through. It's only 3 seconds, though. And I do my best score. That's my best score. So, my Rickert is X30. Hyper Evolved level 60. My Dominic is Hyper Evolved level 60, but only X20. My Bailey is X30, but not Hyper Evolved. So Dominic is the key to this fight. You just keep doing that dance over and over and over again until you get your best score, guys. And that's the fight. That's the fight. It took me 12 minutes to explain that. That's not that bad. And now we're going to go over the gear. So I'm going to let this roll and just try to discuss it. I want to show you exactly the gear I'm running on this battle. Okay, move it along there, buddy. And you saw there, briefly, my total score for the day was 75 million. So, you have to run Rez in a speed set. Not a light gap set, a full speed set. So, Gluttony, HP hands, HP head, attacks, well, why am I telling you? I'm just going to show you. HP, attack speed, Zephyr, and then up top, I think I was looking for attack speed +1, no attack speed, no attack speed. So, if you can get attack speed substats, get that too. So, I am running Miranda in an abundant set as well. I'm more worried about her healing capabilities over the strength of her shield. The shield is, just even a tiny little shield is enough to trigger Chaos Chip. So I put her in abundant to try to heal as much as possible. You see attack, or crit damage, attack, Marauder, and Overload is the gear set you want to run on your Rickert. I did try a full Overload set, and the Marauder was still better. Crit rate, attack. Again, Marauder. And then Bailey is actually Immortal 2. So, crit rate, attack, and most importantly, damage reduction. Because my Bailey just dies with like 20 seconds left if I don't run damage reduction boots. And he doesn't do a whole lot of damage. Really, his crits feeding into, or his crit rate in general, feeding Rickert, and his crits feeding Dominic's mark are what's really going to do the trick here. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is the fight. That is the best team for the Reign of Idar. Credit again to, I heard it in 2 places almost simultaneously. So, it was Skeet from Revolution, and Sarah from my Discord channel. She was running the same team. She got 30, I think it was 34 million on her run, and she has Dominic at, I do believe it is X25. So you can see how with each successive X level, your scores are going to go higher. But the mechanics were the exact same. Try to shield with Miranda as many of the assassins as you can. If you can only do Dominic, fine. But you saw that Dominic mostly was receiving overhealing because he's the lowest health. So he was getting shielded regardless through Flashpoint. But I was trying to make sure I also covered Rickert, because Rickert and Dominic also do, both of them do really, really good damage. So try to cover as many assassins as possible with her shield. Hold it if you have to. You want to res into Dominic. As soon as Dominic ults, you want to ult with Bailey and then ult with Rickert. Rinse and repeat until the fight's over and win. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that is, I said it already, that is the best team for the Battle of Idar, the Reign of Idar. Shoutouts to Skeets and Sarah. And I hope you enjoyed this. Till next time, ladies and gentlemen. Cheers. Peace. Bye-bye.